Okay, now let's go straight to Hippo. Introduction to Hippo. All right. Now, what is Hippo? Hippo is an international English language competition. You're going to compete with people from, globally. Okay. And Hippo, this year, Hippo is the 10th competition. Okay, the 10th. Okay, not the first one. The first one was held in 2013, all right, 10 years ago. And in April last year, we have approximately 50,000 students from 50 countries participated. All right, so you are going to compete with a student from everywhere. All right, so I have to warn you that this competition is not so easy. Okay, you may think that it's easy by looking at the question, but the thing is, there will be a lot of good students participating. All right, so you're going to compete with a lot of good students. All right, so Hippo 2020 last year, how many students participated? We have 6,800 students participated last year. Okay, out of that, we have a 903 students make it to the semi-final. Now, what is the first goal that you should have if you participate this competition? You should try to make it to the semi-final. Okay, that's first goal. Okay, don't think about final first. I know final you're looking for going to Italy, but the first thing you must go through the semi-final first. Okay, so you can see that there are approximately 10 to 15% of you will be able to go to semi-final. So that means out of 10 of you, maybe one, okay, or not more than two, not even two will go to semi-final. So 1 out of 10. Okay, and to go to the final, last year, 13 of them make it to the final. So you look at that, 6,800 students, only 13 make it to the final. So it is not easy to go to the final. Okay, not easy. Now, if you are not ready yet, I would suggest that you do more reading. Okay, pick up any books to read. Pick up any books, English book, story book, to read. Read every day if you can. Write diary, for example, write something. All right, and maybe speak more. Okay, this is the best way to improve your English, because you need to read more. You need to learn how use the English. You need to use that language. Okay, that's how you improve. Okay, last year we have two gold winners out of the 9 levels that we have. So just not too bad. 2 out of 9, and we have 1 silver winner. All right. So we did quite well. Actually, we did quite well last year. I hope this year I can see your photo here. Okay. So Hippo is approved by the Kementerian Pendidikan. Okay. Hippo is actually approved by Kementerian, and you can actually entitle for the PHSK marks. So make sure you send your certificate to the teacher after you have a certificate, so the teacher actually can key into the system to give you a PHSK mark. So how many rounds in this competition? Okay, how many rounds? There are 4 rounds in this competition: preliminary round, semi-final, Southeast Asia qualifier round, and the world final round. Okay, the preliminary round will happen in 18 to 20 of February online, and the final will be in September. Okay, end of September in Rome, Italy. Okay, so from preliminary round to go to the semi-final, the 10% will go to the semi-final. Okay, guarantee. Okay, if you have the same mark with the last person in 10%, of course you will still have a chance, because the same mark will actually go together. So that's why last year we have about 15% of them. Okay, so I would suggest that you do your best, get as high as possible. All right, and to go to the final, Hippo will select 120 of them to go to the final. All right, and you can see that it is not easy. 120 out of 50,000 people, okay, to participate. Okay, so you have to be very, very, very good, okay, to go to the final. Now you probably are very good, but not good enough to go to the final. Maybe you are just slightly missed the mark. Okay, this year, Hippo, will probably organize this Southeast Asia qualifying round, it depends on number of students participating in Southeast Asia. We need 10,000 students participating in Southeast Asia in order for the Hippo to organize the Southeast Asia qualifying round. So the Southeast Asia qualifying round is to select the very, very good semi-finalists, okay, but not good enough to go to final, to compete against the student in Southeast Asia. And the top in the group, the level, will go to the final. So you still have chance to go to the final, even though you didn't make it to the final. If you are very good, you have a chance. Now, there are 4 rounds, as you know. Each round we test you, different thing. So preliminary round, it will be the multiple choice question. We test you on the reading, listening, and use of English. Use of English will cover grammar and the vocab. Okay, the semi-final will cover reading and writing. Okay, the writing will have an essay. So you have to be very good in these 3 things: reading, writing, and essay. Okay, if you can write a very good essay, but your reading and writing didn't score, not good enough. Okay, you have to be good in all 3 things. Okay, now when you go to the final, it will be physical, and it will test you on reading, listening, writing, speaking, and use of English. Okay, so it will be handled directly by the UK examiner for the speaking part. Now, CEFR. I believe that you know what you heard of CEFR, but a lot of you probably don't really understand what is CEFR. Okay, CEFR is actually the standard framework that implemented in our English language curriculum by our Minister of Education. All right. Now, I'm going to show you a short video for you to understand a bit of what is CEFR. Because actually, Hippo is aligned to CEFR. Basically, we are aligned to what you study in school.
As a language learner or teacher, you may have heard of Common European Framework of Reference, or CEFR. But what is it, and why does it matter for English language learners? It's actually pretty simple. Different learners have different levels of language ability, but opinions about your English level can be subjective. Your friends may think your English is good, but an employer might think it is not good enough, and you may be better at some skills than others. For example, you may be able to read better than you can speak. We need a clear, objective way to describe language skills that everyone can agree on. This is what the CEFR provides. The CEFR breaks down language learning into 6 levels, which it calls A1 to C2. The starting point, A1, describes a very basic language level. As a learner, you can move up the levels until you reach proficiency, C2 level. This is a really advanced level. By describing what you can do in reading, writing, speaking, and listening, the CEFR will tell you where you are on the journey from beginner, A1, through to proficiency, C2.
All right. Okay. I hope you understand what is CEFR a little bit. Okay. Now, and as I said, Hippo actually is aligned to CEFR. As you can see that for little Hippo, for Hippo and Hippo 2, which is what you're in now, you're basically going through the CEFR A1 and A2 level. Of course, Hippo 1, you're going to a young learner A1, but for Hippo 2, you're going to go to a higher level of A1 and A2. All right, so this is the CEFR standard, which is quite similar to the school standard as well. Now, this is a very important slide. Very important slide. It is the marking guide. Now, you see, look at the Hippo 1 and Hippo 2. Hippo 1, there are total 80 marks, and Hippo 2, 86 marks. There are 70 questions for Hippo 1 and 86 questions for Hippo 2. 76 questions for Hippo 2. Now, look at that. For maximum marks of 80 marks for Hippo 1. In Hippo 2021, okay, the lowest mark that managed to make it to the semi-final is 79 marks. Okay, just imagine, you can only have one mistake. Okay, you can only have one mistake maximum in Hippo 2021. Okay? So if you want to go into semi-final, try not to make mistake. Okay, try not to make mistake. Now, for the Hippo 2, is a slightly, because it's harder, so the lowest mark to semi-final is lower. Okay, but the thing is, if you want to go to semi-final, you have to try to score as high as possible. Okay, if you are not ready now, try to read more. Okay, start from today. Okay, I believe that you or your mother or your father, or they are receiving the message from us, WhatsApp. All right. I'm sure you receive something, because if not, then you wouldn't join this call today. All right. So definitely you receive something, and we send you in the first confirmation message that the past year paper link. Okay, this is a past year paper link we sent you before. Check the WhatsApp. Okay, there's a username and password. You need to key in the username and password to access to the question paper. Okay, now you go to the website. Okay, you can actually click Hippo and click Take Me there. It will go to the question paper. Of course, we also have another competition coming called Eurasian Spelling Bee. You can also look at the past year paper there. Okay. Now, the question paper, they are listed by your level. They are semi-final round, preliminary round, 2021, 2020, 2019. Okay. Now, my recommendation, if you're Hippo 1, you should study throughout Hippo 1 and Hippo 2 paper, and Hippo 1 semi-final paper. If you're Hippo 2, try out Hippo 2 and Hippo 3 preliminary round paper, and Hippo 2 semi-final round paper. All right. So this is what you should try out. At least you have a feel of how the type of the question they ask, the way they are asking, the way they are requesting, kind of thing. Okay. Now, of course, there are word lists that you should know. Depending on your level, if you are Hippo 1, you probably not, you probably have a few hundred words that you need to know. Or for Hippo 2, you probably have maybe close to 1,000 words that you need to know. Okay, so we actually prepare the word list for you to check it out, right? That means you should download based on your level, right? And look at the words. We expect you to know these words. Okay, so for example, if Hippo 1, so these are the words that you should know. These are the nouns, and of course there are many. This is only a screen, and of course there are many pages. Okay, and if you're Hippo 2, probably you have a kind of words like this. Okay, so these are the words that you should go through and prepare. Right, it's not only help you with competition; it actually help you with your school as well. So just you study for the benefit of your school and also for the benefit of competition. Okay, now this is the online competition guide. I believe most of you will be taking part online. Okay, now if you're taking part online, you pay attention to this explanation, what I'm doing now. Now, WhatsApp is very important. Okay, we send WhatsApp to you. Whatever communication at the moment is only WhatsApp. Okay, we will send you, some updates, right? And we will also send you the link to the Zoom for the competition day, 1 or 2 weeks before the competition. So we will send you the link like day. You receive a notice from us that for the workshop, so you join us. So we will do the same. Okay. Then when it come to the Zoom, what we will do is we will send you the link to the Hippo online test. All right. Then you can continue with the test online. Okay. This is how it works for the online competition. Okay. So in the WhatsApp, okay, make sure your Hippo level is correct according to your year of birth, your full name, for example, right? Your full name is very important. You in the WhatsApp, your full name. Okay. If your full name, you written as A/L are not lucky, or you should write in the Hippo test later in A/L, for example, not S/O or SO, okay, or AL. You should follow exactly the same in the WhatsApp name, right? That you register with us, because this way we register with Hippo. Okay. Now candidate number that we will send you later, not now. Remember, not now. I repeat again, we are not you don't have a candidate number now. you will have candidate number 1 or 2 weeks before the competition. Okay, there will be a 6-digit number that you have to key in into a Hippo online test. Okay, make sure you key in correctly. Don't key in your student ID or your IC, etc. And make sure you key in Hippo candidate number. We will also send you the Zoom login to log into the competition day. Okay. Now, when you come to the Zoom, we use Zoom. You have to turn on your camera, definitely. Okay. Don't switch off your camera. Of course, you can mute yourself. We will use to mark your attendance. We will verify this is you. We will check around whether anybody helping you, whether you're alone. We will brief how you take the test, and also we will send you the link to the Hippo online test. Okay, if you don't join the Zoom, you won't get a link to the competition site. So when you come to the competition site, all right, so we will want you to key in your candidate number. Remember, there's going to be a 6-digit number that we're going to send you 1 to 2 weeks before the competition, the candidate number. Okay, your name, your full name, follow what you will receive in the WhatsApp, which is your full name, and the country. Country basically is Malaysia. You have to select Malaysia. Okay. If you're from Singapore, you select Singapore. Okay. It depends on your school location. Okay. So password, we will give you a password later. We'll give password during the Zoom time. Only the Zoom, not before the exam. So you have to key the password. Okay. So make sure candidate number is correct. If you don't, we may disqualify you and we give you 0 mark. Okay. Now you might want to try out an online test, how it works, how it looks like. Okay. So this is a site. Go to Hippo. Go to english.edu.my/Hippo. All right. So there's a page here, and go down to the bottom. There's a sample question papers. You click sample question paper. It will come to this page, and there's a online exam. Okay, you can try out any online exam. This will work like the actual exam. Okay, it work like the actual exam. So, if you find that it's no problem, easy, you know how it works, how it will work during the competition day. Okay, so I hope that you can try it out. The online sample test. Okay. Before I let the teacher Amala take over, any question? Any question you under ask not so clear?
No.
Maybe
Teacher? No. Teacher, must we add your phone number now?
No, you don't have to add. Actually, the phone number is already sent through to you. You just maybe save under Hippo or whatever. So at least you know that when you receive the message, you have to read first.
So you will send all the candidate number, the password, all to that number?
Yes. We will send to the number that you register with us, the number that currently you're receiving message from us.
Okay, teacher, no questions anymore.
Okay, thank you. Anyone else have a question? All right, I think there's no question. Very good. Teacher Amala, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, okay, I'll pass to you. I think you can share now. Oh, okay. I just stopped sharing. Okay.
Okay.
Hi, teacher.
Hi.
Hi, teacher Amala.
Hello.
Hi, teacher Amala.
Hi, teacher.
Hi, teacher.
All right. Okay. 2 quick questions. How many of you are international school? Anybody? Can you put your hands up?
I'm lagging. Oh.
I don't think anybody is joining
Like so either.
international school.
All right. Okay. That's easy enough. I ask now because the other day I had a group that was mostly international school and I didn't realize it. And so I was teaching them too easy stuff. All right. Okay, now, couple of things. You will not be able to draw on the screen. I turn it off when I teach because I've had too many times people try and draw all over my screens. All right. You need to take the notes of who drew what picture. Please note that there is an extra person in the audio that they did not put in the pictures. But you still need to know which painting she did. Okay? All right, let's listen. This will play through twice.
Part 3. Listen and look. There is one example. Peter teaches an art class for grown-ups. They have had a competition, and Peter is talking about the paintings. Which picture did each person paint?
Can you tell me something about the art competition, Peter?
Yes, of course. There were 25 paintings when we started, and I've chosen 6. They're all excellent, so it's very difficult to choose just one.
What about this picture?
The table with the bowl of fruit in the middle of it? That's Mr. Green's. I could eat that large piece of cheese. It looks so good. The light in the painting is excellent too, isn't it?
Yes.
Can you see the letter B? Now you listen and write a letter in each box.
I like this picture of the old castle. Whose is this?
Let me see. That's one of Mrs. Cook's. She started painting it in the morning, but then it began to rain.
So she had to finish it later.
That's right, in her hotel room.
Tell me about this picture. Here.
The fields look lovely in the summer sun, don't they?
Yes. It looks like a brilliant place for a picnic. No houses or streets.
I think that's one of the best pictures by Mrs. West that I've ever seen. And what do you think of this one?
What's it called?
A Day at the Races. The artist, Miss Richards, has a lot of dogs at home, which she enjoys painting. But this is the first time she's tried painting horses.
Well, I think it's really good.
So do I. This one is a favorite.
I can understand that. But snow isn't easy to paint. Mountains are really difficult too.
Yes, but Mr. Bridges didn't have to worry about that here.
No. And the kids are having lots of fun. Look!
Yes.
Oh, I'm very interested in this one.
Yes, me too. Mrs. Hill's very good at painting water.
Who's the person in the lake?
Her husband.
It looks wonderful there. Thanks for showing me all the paintings. Well done to everyone.
Now listen to part 3 again.
I like this picture of the old castle. Whose is this?
Let me see. That's one of Mrs. Cook's. She started painting it in the morning, but then it began to rain.
So she had to finish it later.
That's right, in her hotel room.
Tell me about this picture. Here.
The fields look lovely in the summer sun, don't they?
Yes. It looks like a brilliant place for a picnic. No houses or streets.
I think that's one of the best pictures by Mrs. West that I've ever seen. And what do you think of this one?
What's it called?
A Day at the Races. The artist, Miss Richards, has a lot of dogs at home, which she enjoys painting. But this is the first time she's tried painting horses.
Well, I think it's really good.
So do I. This one is a favorite.
I can understand that. But snow isn't easy to paint. Mountains are really difficult too.
Yes, but Mr. Bridges didn't have to worry about that here.
No. And the kids are having lots of fun. Look!
Yes.
Oh, I'm very interested in this one.
Yes, me too. Mrs. Hill's very good at painting water.
Who's the person in the lake?
Her husband.
It looks wonderful there. Thanks for showing me all the paintings. Well done to everyone.
That is the end of part 3.
Okay. All right. Everybody who would like to read or answer questions, can you please put your hands up if your mic is working and you want to read?
Teacher, I didn't hear you.
If you want to read, put your hand up.
Oh.
If your mic is working and you want to read. Then I won't call people whose mics aren't working. I try and call on everybody at least once if I can. So if I don't get enough hands, I'll just start calling on people. If your mic's not working, your mic's not working. But I'd rather do it this way.
Yes, teacher. I'm confused.
Really, 67 of you and only 9 to put your hands up? Come on, you can do better than that. Okay, 12. Can we get at least 25 of you to put your hands up, please?
Teacher,
Mm-hmm.
in this audio they say, Mr. Rich.
What's that?
In this audio, I'm listen they say Mr. Rich. I never see who's the Mr. Rich.
Danushka, Danushka, I meant put your hand up so I can see it on the participants list. And I can call on you. There you go. Nope, still don't have it.
Teacher, I think she doesn't know how to put up. Teacher, I cannot hear clearly. Sometimes they say Mr. Rich.
I think it's on the participants list, right, guys? Where do you put it up? Somebody tell me.
The reaction
You just have
part.
to put. You have to just put you put reaction, then they have one thing called raise hand, then just press that.
Yeah, it's just that easy.
Okay. I've never done it, so. When you're the host, you don't have that option.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just came back from the bathroom. Did I miss anything?
No. If you want to answer questions, leave your hand up. That's fine. All right. I think we got enough. We got 27 to get started with. All right. Winnie So.
Number one, Mrs. Hill is.
No. I don't just answer the questions. I'm not going to just ask you the questions. You listen to what I'm going to ask you first before you give me. On Mr. Green's painting, what is the thing on this painting that they do not talk about?
The bottles.
Correct.
Boulders and the apple.
No, they talk about the apples. All right.
It's some kind of like meal or something.
No, it's just apples and some cheese and a drink.
Fruits, drinks.
All right.
Cheese. So.
Okay. Brian?
Wait, they don't talk about the colors?
No, they don't talk about the glass bottles.
Oh.
Okay.
It's just the painting, not like outside the painting.
No, I'm just talking about the painting. All right. Brian?
I'm ready to answer.
Okay, great. What is the painting that Mrs. Hill did?
Mrs. Hill did painting D.
Painting which?
The
Picnic.
The fourth picture.
Mrs. Hill did not do painting D.
Mrs. West did C.
Okay, guys, you gotta quit talking. There'll be time for you to talk later.
All right.
Let's get at least through the first couple of these before you guys start pitching in your ideas. Okay? All right. So which one did Mrs. Hill paint?
The picnic one.
Painted E.
Yeah.
E.
I feel like it is.
Mrs. Hill painted E.
It says
E.
to paint. And D is basically the perfect picture that has snow in it. So I'm guessing it's D.
Okay. E is Mrs. Hill. Correct. Who is somebody tell me who okay, Brian, tell me who's the person in the lake?
Is Mr. Hill's husband?
Mrs. Hill, Mr. Hill, yeah. Okay. Ivan.
Yes.
Which one did Miss Richards paint?
Painting the one with the snowman and student.
Huh?
Painting the one with snowman and student.
No.
To the painting of the
Mrs.
snow.
Mr. Green?
Guys,
No.
okay. I don't like doing that, but okay. I called on Ivan. Ivan, only tell me which painting did Miss Richards paint?
Miss Richards.
If your name is not Ivan, your mic had better be off.
I think it's painting D, right?
B? B is Mr. Green. E is Mrs. Hill.
What D.
E is Mrs. Hill.
D.
We already discussed that one. All right, pay attention better next time. Bharat. Bharat? There you are. Can you tell me which painting did Miss Richards paint? Guys, stop typing in the chat box. I'm not looking at it, but I'd appreciate if you don't put the answers in there. Bharat, I can't hear you. Huh? E? No. No.
D.
No.
A.
Yes. A, Bharat. Listen, all of you, carefully next time. Okay. Claire,
Yes.
what other picture could Miss Richards have painted?
Painting F.
Why?
Because she always paints her dogs.
Correct. Thank you for listening. Okay, Muhammad Adam,
Yes.
what about Mrs. Cook? What'd she paint?
She painted the castle H.
Okay. How long did what was the story behind that?
She painted it during morning, but it rained, so she had to continue painting it to hotel.
In her hotel room, correct. Okay. Muhammad Aman,
Yes, teacher.
who painted painting C?
Mrs. West.
Correct. Charmaine,
Yes.
who painted D?
D as in D donkey.
Yep,
Mr. Bridges.
correct. Thank you. All right. Now listen more carefully, you guys.
Part 3.
Okay.
Dad, the man from the new homes office phoned today. He wanted to speak to you.
Oh, yes. Was it about a house which someone wants to sell?
Yes, that's right. And it sounds really cool.
Well, we might buy it.
Can you see the answer? Now you listen and write.
Where is the house? I mean, what's the address?
It's number 12, Prince's Street.
How do you spell the name of the street? I want to write it down.
It's Princes.
I don't know that street. Is it near the train station? That's important for me.
No, it isn't. It's near the library. It's a nice, quiet street, he said. My friend Jane lives near there, and she likes it very much.
How many bedrooms has it got?
It's got 3, and listen to this. There are 2 bathrooms, a big one upstairs and a smaller one downstairs.
Well, that's good for us. Is there a garden?
Yes, there is.
And is there a swimming pool in the garden?
No, Dad. There's a swing in it.
It sounds nice. How much is it?
The man didn't tell me. But my friend Jane says...
He didn't tell you? But that's the most important thing. Well, is it expensive?
Sorry, Dad. I don't know. But there's something else. Something great.
What?
The house has got a music room.
Has it? Well, that's something different. Where is it?
It's in the basement. I could play my pop music and drums really loudly.
Yes, you could. Well, let's go and look at this house, shall we?
Now listen to part 2 again.
Where is the house? I mean, what's the address?
It's number 12, Prince's Street.
How do you spell the name of the street? I want to write it down.
It's Princes.
I don't know that street. Is it near the train station? That's important for me.
No, it isn't. It's near the library. It's a nice, quiet street, he said. My friend Jane lives near there, and she likes it very much.
How many bedrooms has it got?
It's got 3, and listen to this. There are 2 bathrooms, a big one upstairs and a smaller one downstairs.
Well, that's good for us. Is there a garden?
Yes, there is.
And is there a swimming pool in the garden?
No, Dad. There's a swing in it.
It sounds nice. How much is it?
The man didn't tell me. But my friend Jane says...
He didn't tell you? But that's the most important thing. Well, is it expensive?
Sorry, Dad. I don't know. But there's something else. Something great.
What?
The house has got a music room.
Has it? Well, that's something different. Where is it?
It's in the basement. I could play my pop music and drums really loudly.
Yes, you could. Well, let's go and look at this house, shall we?
That is the end of part 2.
Did I miss anything? I went to toilet.
Yeah, I would think you missed. All right. Isabel.
Yes, teacher.
What is the address of the house?
12 Princess Street.
All right. Daphne?
Yes.
What is the house near?
It's near the library.
Yeah, the library.
All right. Sofea. Where is the bigger bathroom? Correct. Hannah?
Yes, teacher.
What kind of music does she want to play in the music room?
Pop music.
Pop music, right. Bernice?
Yes.
Does the garden have a swimming pool?
No, it doesn't. It has a swing in it.
Correct. Okay. Ira?
Yes, teacher.
What instrument does she play?
Guitar.
No. That she wanted to play in the music room. What was it? Bernice, do you know? Bernice?
I didn't hear that closely, but I did heard that it said it's...
Can I try?
Yeah.
I'll...
Okay, Rahmat?
The instrument is drum.
Correct. The instrument was drums. Okay. Now, listen carefully. There's going to be a lot of questions here.
Part 4. Listen and look. There is one example. What's Frank doing?
Frank, what are you doing? Are you playing video games again?
No, Mum. I'm tidying the living room.
Oh, are you? Well, that's great, but please come upstairs and help me.
Why?
I'm putting your clothes in the suitcase. Have you forgotten? We're going to go on holiday today.
Can you see the tick? Now you listen and tick the box. 1. Which shirt does Frank want to take on holiday?
Which shirt do you want to take on holiday?
Well, I don't want that striped one. It's too small now.
You're right. What about this one with the butterflies on it?
No, thanks. I hate that shirt. I want to take that black one.
For a holiday in the sun? Oh, Frank.
2. Where are the tickets?
Have you seen the plane tickets, Frank? I can't find them.
I saw them this morning. They were on the shelf in your room, I think.
Well, they're not there now.
Have you looked in your handbag?
Yes, of course I have. Oh, here they are, on the desk, next to this book.
3. What time do they have to arrive at the airport?
What time is it now?
It's 10:15.
We have to meet Dad at the airport at 1:30, no later.
Are we going to take a taxi there?
Yes, it will arrive here at 12 o'clock. We must be ready then.
4. Who's going to look after their pets?
Mrs. Hill will be here soon. We have to talk about the pets.
She is going to look after them.
No, her son Michael is going to do it.
Why can't Grandpa do it?
Oh, Frank, he can't come here every day. It's too far.
5. Where are they going to have lunch?
Are we going to have lunch here, Mum?
No, it's too early. We can have it on the plane.
Can't we buy something at the airport? We'll be very hungry.
We won't have time, Frank. You'll be okay. You had a lot to eat this morning.
Now listen to part 4 again. 1. Which shirt does Frank want to take on holiday?
Which shirt do you want to take on holiday?
Well, I don't want that striped one. It's too small now.
You're right. What about this one with the butterflies on it?
No, thanks. I hate that shirt. I want to take that black one.
For a holiday in the sun? Oh, Frank.
2. Where are the tickets?
Have you seen the plane tickets, Frank? I can't find them.
I saw them this morning. They were on the shelf in your room, I think.
Well, they're not there now.
Have you looked in your handbag?
Yes, of course I have. Oh, here they are, on the desk, next to this book.
3. What time do they have to arrive at the airport?
What time is it now?
It's 10:15.
We have to meet Dad at the airport at 1:30, no later.
Are we going to take a taxi there?
Yes, it will arrive here at 12 o'clock. We must be ready then.
4. Who's going to look after their pets?
Mrs. Hill will be here soon. We have to talk about the pets.
She is going to look after them.
No, her son Michael is going to do it.
Why can't Grandpa do it?
Oh, Frank, he can't come here every day. It's too far.
5. Where are they going to have lunch?
Are we going to have lunch here, Mum?
No, it's too early. We can have it on the plane.
Can't we buy something at the airport? We'll be very hungry.
We won't have time, Frank. You'll be okay. You had a lot to eat this morning.
That is the end of part 4.
Okay. Okay. Danisha,
Teacher?
what does Frank's mother think he's doing?
He's tidying the pillows living room. He's tidying the living
No,
room.
that's not what I asked. I said, what does she think he is doing?
He's doing his work.
Well, what does she think he's doing?
Can I try again? Can I try? Please.
Let her try. Don't be rude, you guys.
Teacher, I think he's tidying in the living room.
He is tidying the living room, but what does his mom think that he's doing when she calls downstairs to ask him?
Playing video games.
Playing computer games.
He's playing.
Sorry, Tanushka. Can you unmute yourself again and try again?
Can I try?
No!
Playing computer game.
Thank you. All right, I'm going to start taking down the names of everyone who is interrupting someone when they're trying to answer. And if you do it more than 3 times in a row, I'm going to kick you out. Okay? It's really rude. Okay, I'm very patient about this, but that, no. You be polite or you get out. All right, I get you all want to answer. I'm going to try and get to everybody. You be rude, you're out. Okay. Raja, Noreen, Diana?
Yes, teacher.
You want to be called Diana?
Yeah.
What do your friends call you?
My name is actually Aisha Marisa. This is my mom's name.
Raja Norisa. Okay. If you change your name on it, then I know what to call you. All right. Why doesn't Frank want to take the red and white striped shirt?
Because the red striped shirt's too small for him.
Too small for him, correct. Noor Iza?
Yes.
How come he doesn't want to take the blue shirt?
Because he doesn't like it.
He doesn't like it at all. Okay. Auni Fatin? Auni Fatin. Yes, she's not in the bathroom. Noor Iris?
Yes.
Okay. What's wrong with taking the black shirt? Why doesn't his mom want him to take it?
Because they are going on a hot summer holiday.
Somewhere hot or somewhere cold?
Somewhere hot.
Now, black shirt's not a good choice, is it?
Yeah, it's not a good choice.
All right. Arnie Fatin, I saw you just now.
Yes,
There you are. Where were the tickets in the morning?
they were on the shelf.
Correct. They were on the shelf. Okay. Mariam? Mariam? Mariam.
Yes. Yes.
There you are. Yeah. Where did Frank ask his mother if she had checked?
Her handbag.
Our handbag, right. Okay. Khadija,
Yes, teacher.
what time is the taxi coming to pick them up?
10 quarter past.
Huh? What time is the
12,
taxi coming to
12
pick them up?
o'clock.
12 o'clock. Thank you. Yes. Okay. Tanushka.
Yes,
Oh,
teacher.
you just answered, didn't you? All right. Okay, never mind. Why can't Grandpa come and take care of the animals?
What, teacher?
Why can't Grandpa come and take care of the animals?
Because so far then they are so far.
Far away. Okay, Carissa. Carissa?
Yes, teacher.
Carissa Tamara Lubis.
Yes, teacher.
There you are. Okay. I didn't see your name in the picture here, so I was wondering if that was you or somebody else. All right. Why are they not having lunch at home?
Because they want to be quick at the airport.
Okay. And what time is the taxi coming and picking them up?
12 o'clock.
Does that leave them much time to have lunch? No. Leave them no time to have lunch. Okay. Kamalika. Oh, never mind. You get to answer the next one. We're out of questions.
Part 4.
All right, Kamalika. Can you read number 1, the first section first?
Hollins Farm Campsite. No groups of 4 or more unless by previous arrangements.
Okay, good. All right. Now, when I call on you from now for the rest of this section, just read one answer and tell me, is the answer correct or wrong and why? Okay, it's not enough to just say it's wrong. I want to know, why do you think it's wrong? All right. Hanif Iskandar.
Yes, teacher.
A.
All campers must reserve a place in advance.
What's wrong? Is that right or wrong?
Wrong.
Why? Read through what's on the notice. Do you know what previous arrangement means?
No.
It means you have to call first. You can't go over to your friend's house without a previous arrangement. You can't just show up. Right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's previous arrangement. You have to call them up and say, hey, are you free? Can I come over? That's a previous arrangement. So, is A right or wrong? Doug, please turn off your mic.
I think it's wrong.
Okay, why?
They got a.
What's wrong with it?
I think they gotta ask first.
Who has to ask first? Everybody? Okay. This is all campers. That's everyone. Is all campers groups of 4 or more? Is that the same thing?
No, it isn't.
Hanif? Okay, he's right. That's the wrong answer. Agi then?
Yes, teacher.
Can you read B, please?
Groups bigger than 4 are not allowed on this site.
Right or wrong?
It's correct.
What did I just get done saying? What does previous arrangement mean? Come on in. What does previous arrangement mean? I just said. Are you then?
Sure.
What does previous arrangement mean?
Previous arrangement.
Mm-hmm.
It means that the arrangement that did before this.
Okay. That means does it mean that you cannot come?
No. You
What
can
does it mean? Come. So is B correct or wrong?
It's wrong.
Right. It is wrong. All right, Claire. Can you see?
Yes. Groups of more than 3 should contact the campsite before arriving.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Why?
Because it said no groups of 4 or more unless by previous arrangement. Means that you
Okay.
contact them before.
Okay. So before arriving is a big plus. What about, is more than 3 and 4 or more the same thing?
Yes, because it says no groups of 4 or more.
So 4 or more and more than 3 means exactly the same thing.
Yes.
Okay. Elise, can you read number 2?
Do I have to read the two students book on Oxford trip?
Yep.
Okay.
Read the whole thing.
New message. Two students booked on Oxford trip. Money for Saturday's trip must be handed in at the school office by Wednesday lunchtime at the least, or you will lose your place.
Right. Okay. Rais? Raees. I have no idea how you pronounce.
Yeah?
How do you pronounce your name?
Rice.
Rais. Okay. Unique. All right. Can you read A, please, to tell me if it's right or wrong?
All campers must. Those who don't pay punctually won't be able to go to Oxford.
Okay. Do you know what punctually means?
No.
It's on time.
Oh.
So is that the right answer or the wrong answer?
Right answer.
How come?
Wednesday lunchtime at the latest, or you will lose your place.
Money must be handed in by Wednesday lunch.
In lunchtime. At the latest, or you will lose your place.
Correct. For those of you keeping track of which one's right and which one's wrong. All right. Adelia. Carla, Adelia? I think is how you say your name?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, good. I'm getting the hang of this. What about B?
There are very few places left on the Oxford trip.
Okay, we know it's wrong, so what's wrong with it?
Wait. This chat is making the screen blurry. So in the message, I don't think they mentioned that they say there are few places left on the trip.
Mm-hmm. They don't think about it. Okay. And if it was a problem, they would have said something. Okay. Matthew. Drika, Matthew?
Yes.
Is your name Matthew or Jerika?
Jerica.
Erica. Okay. Well, you just got it spelled wrong. Okay. All right. C.
This
What's
is
wrong
the
with
last chance for students to register for the Oxford trip.
What's wrong with it?
It didn't say register in the message. It said you have to pay the money on Wednesday lunchtime.
Okay. Also, what's that say?
Students that are booked.
If you're already booked for something, are you registered?
Yes.
Yeah. All right. Okay. Danisha.
Teacher?
Yes.
Are you Danushka?
Tanishika.
Danisha.
Yes.
Danisha.
Yes.
There you go. Can you read number 3?
Yes. School Sports Day. If interested in taking part, please sign below, but note you are permitted to enter no more than 2 races.
Correct. All right. Arshad,
Yes,
can you read A?
you must have signed permission to take part in sports day.
Okay, is that right or wrong?
You must sign. I think yes. I think yes, it's right.
Okay. If I tell you you need signed permission to go on a field trip for school, who signs it? Can you sign it? Your school's going to go on a big field trip, and your teacher gives you something, gives you a piece of paper, and says you need signed permission in order to go. Can you sign the paper?
Yes, yeah, you can.
I think your teacher would disagree. Your parents have to sign it. That's what signed permission means as far as school stuff goes. And I know they do that here too, because I've had to sign the stuff for my kids. Every school in the world does that. If they're going to take the kids anywhere, mom or dad has to sign a piece of paper that agrees to their kid going on something. So, does it say that you need parental permission to go?
No, it doesn't.
Okay. So is it right or wrong?
Wrong, it's wrong.
Yeah, it's wrong. All right, Winnie.
Yes,
Can you read B?
you have to limit the number of sports day races that take part in.
Yes or no?
No more than 2 races. Yeah, yes, because it says you have no more than 2 races.
Yep, it is a limit. Okay, good. Go Wen.
Yes.
Letter C.
You need to write your name here to get more information about the sports day.
What's wrong with it?
It doesn't say anything about writing your name to get more information.
Correct. It says write your name if you want to enter. It doesn't say anything about information. All right. Afif, hear those.
Yes.
Have you got multiple screens on here? Your echo is terrible. Can you read school play, please? Number 4.
I cannot hear it quietly. I cannot hear it. For school day actors.
Okay.
Actors are generally required by director. Previous experience welcome, but not essential as training will be provided if needed.
Very good. Khadija?
Yes, teacher.
A? Yes or no?
It's wrong.
How come?
Actors urgently required by director previous experience welcome but not essential as training will be provided if needed.
Okay, that's what it says, but what about this makes this one right or wrong? What does previous experience mean? If I tell you you have previous experience with taking an English test, what do you understand by that? Something you've done before. So previous experience is something you've done before. Is A right or wrong?
Wrong.
Okay. Okay, Tanushka?
Teacher?
Can you read B, please?
It is important for all actors to have training before being involved in the play.
Right or wrong?
I think correct.
What did I just say? What is previous experience?
I don't know, teacher.
Okay. At least you admit you don't know. All right. Kavita. Okay. Lucas? Joshua? Javen? Izani? Hanif? Hani? Ariana? Sorry. Seriously, guys?
Yes.
There you go. Can you tell me if B is correct, if A or B is correct?
Experience welcome but not essential training with the needed.
It is essential to have more actors even if they haven't acted before. It is important for all actors to have training with A.
How come?
It's essential to have
What does previous experience mean?
something that we had done before.
Okay.
Previous experience, welcome but not essential. Training will be provided if needed.
Not sure?
Yeah.
All right. Anybody want to give it a shot?
Me,
Who?
Aguila.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. For A, it's it's wrong.
A is wrong.
Yes.
Okay. What about why is it wrong?
Because they say previous experience is will count. So it is not but not essential.
What does essential mean?
Not sure.
Somebody look up the word essential. Somebody tell me what the word essential means.
Important.
Huh?
Essential
is important.
Important.
It is better to have more actors.
Something that you have to have more of.
Essential essential means needed or necessary.
Needed or necessary. All right. So, if previous experience is welcome but not essential, do they have to have acted before?
No.
No. So is it important for all actors to have training before being involved in the play? No.
No.
This is wrong. This is right. Good Lord, you guys. All right. What's wrong with number C? Brian, tell me what's wrong with C. Okay, actually,
it is necessary to find a new director to train the actors. This is wrong.
Why?
The actors are urgently required. The director is not urgently required.
Yeah, and also required by director. They have a director. They're happy with their director. Actors they need. Director they've got. All right. Bharat, can you read biology, please, number 5?
I'm sorry, did you call me?
Bharat. Okay, Isabel.
Yes, teacher.
Can you read number 5?
Biology class on Thursday. Please remember to bring last term's work to the lesson as you need to have your notes with you to help you do an experiment.
Very good, thank you. Daphne,
Yes.
can you read A?
Students must write detailed notes on this week's experiment.
Right or wrong?
Wrong,
How come?
because it didn't mention this.
All right. Sofea. Can you read B? Yes or no? Sure about that? They would, but is that what they're telling you to do in the note? A check. Okay, because? Correct. All right.
Can I try?
Yeah, go ahead.
Students need to look at a previous work while doing an experiment. That is correct.
It is correct. Why is it correct?
Because in the note they said that you need to bring your last term's lesson work to the current experiment to help you.
Right, to help you do the experiment, correct. All right. Okay. Given the way you guys are, I think we could probably spend the next half hour doing this. All right, I want you guys to read these 5 and then read these 8. Tell me which ones go to which student in the chat box. And also, I want you to tell me which 2 do not match the other people. There's 2 extras. I want to know which ones are the extras and which ones match who. Keep reading. Send the answers to me privately. Otherwise, everyone's just going to copy. Sophia, you got all except Leo correct. Jerica, also all no. Number 6 and number 9 are wrong. Yes, Soraya. Oh. Send it privately. Don't put it in the public, this thing. Everybody sees and everybody copies.
Teacher, what must we do?
Somebody want to explain it to him?
You need to read the first page and then the second page, then match the answer, then send it privately to teacher.
Khadija, number 1 is wrong. Yes, honey, correct. Yes, Yuvin. No, sorry, 6 is wrong. Yuvin. Yes, Isabel, correct. No, Sazia. You got a couple of them wrong. Number 10 for sure. Yes, Isabel. There are 2 that are extras. So if you think you're 100% correct, I'm going to tell you all in about 4 minutes what the actual answers are. You guys can figure out if you were right or wrong. Make sure you look at the timings, what they do, what they want, what the classes offer. All of that stuff is important. No, Isabel. Your last answer is wrong. No, Isabel. That's not which one Josh gets. No, Aria. Okay, I'm going to go through. I'm going to mark a couple of things. You see if this changes your answers any. It changes your answers any? Yes, Daphne.
Teacher, I need some time.
You got 1 minute before I'm going to give you the answers.
Okay.
All right, most of you got this one.
Teacher, did you check Mike's Aguilera? Teacher, I already sent my answer.
Yeah, I see him. All right. Marcus? Ellie? Leo. And Josh.
Sorry, teacher. Did I miss anything? I was at the bathroom just now.
I don't know, you tell me. You look at the answer that you wrote, look at what I just put up on the board. These are the answers.
Okay, thank you.
E-A-E-H-C. How many of you guys got them all right? Okay, Jerica, I see you got it. But I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Did you just send it to me?
No, I got 2 wrong.
I got correct.
Okay. All right. This is why it's really important that you read everything. You read them more than once. If you'd read all of them more than once, you would have gotten the only free weekends. This is the only class on a Saturday that talks about heavy traffic in towns and cities. Straightforward. Marcus, countryside and woodlands. Okay? This is the one. Mountains and rivers, off-road. You can't attend a morning course, and this one's in the afternoons. Ellie isn't confident, wants to meet other cyclists. So for her, you're looking at not a beginner, need plenty of practice. You'll be in a group of pupils with the same level. Improve your cycling skills and enjoy yourself at the same time. Leo can't cycle yet. He wants one-on-one. One-on-one instruction. Cycling tricks. The only one for that is this one. You gotta read everything properly, you guys. All right, good, Ryan. All right. All right. Okay, hang on. All right, this is part of the list. The Hippo 1 preliminary. Okay. How many of you are doing Hippo 1 and how many are you in Hippo 2?
Me, Hippo 1.
Hippo 1?
I'm Hippo 1.
I'm Hippo 1.
I'm Hippo 1.
Okay, so most of you.
Hippo 1.
All right. So these are the words
Hippo
that you
1,
need.
I think.
Okay, these are the words you need to learn. So this gives you a good idea of what you're looking at. All of these words. Some of these I'm sure you probably already know. What you probably don't know is how to use them all correctly. Okay? The assignment that I give the kids that I'm tutoring in this is very simple. Take 3 or 4 words. Like example, if you have this many words, okay? And you have to write one sentence that has all of these words in it and one sentence that has all of these words in it. It's hard. You have to use them all correctly. You have to make the whole sentence make sense. Okay? So the best way to do it is to get someone, either your teacher or your parent or a friend whose English is much better than yours, and have them check it. Okay? If you guys go through these and you write sentences every day, you will get these. Look up the words you're not sure about. Learn how to use them all correctly. Because 100%, these are going to come up on the test. Okay? I would expect at least 80% of these words to show up on the test. Okay? And you have to know how they work together. What words work with other words, which ones don't. How you can make things work together, and how you can't. And you only learn that by writing, by practicing. Okay? You get a lot more credit for school if you get to the semifinals than if you just get through do the first one. Which makes your life a lot easier for school as far as school goes. All right? So this is what you're looking at as far as these go. This is your beginning level. Looks like a lot of words, doesn't it? It is a lot of words. 8 pages worth of words. Okay? So start thinking about who you can get to help you with it and how you can do it. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck to all of you. Hopefully I see some of you in the semifinals. All right? Good luck.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher, so much.
Thank you, teacher.
Thank
you, teacher.
Thank you, teacher.